Yeah, whatever. I really can't stand Elon Musk. Let's have a Buffalo Trace, and let's do, I've never had this before, by the way. I've never had anything else but Jim Beam in my life. Ever. I haven't had a beer. I haven't had a wines. So we're going to have one together, and I'm going to play you a Valentine's Day card I got, because it's Valentine's Day. I love getting Valentine's. You should see my Valentine's Day box on my desk. Stuffed. All the other kids have barely 2 cards in their box. I'm stuffed. I'm overflowing. All the girls are... Will you be my Valentine? No, you're Jewish. Will you be my Valentine? No, you've got, look at your hair. You're Jewish too. But my box is stuffed. Ninja Turtle cards are still the hottest selling Valentine's Day card, a little Ninja Turtle.
I was big on the Harry Potter ones when I was a kid.
We didn't have Harry Potter when I was a kid, so. All right, let's have
remember the rich kids would have the shiny cards? Like, I was poor, so I only got, like, the regular paper ones.
I was so rich that when I was in school, every kid... I demanded that if you want to give me a Valentine, that's fine. It has to be presented on an iPad mini that I get to keep, okay? And they would put it in the slot. I had about 60 iPad minis. I sold them on marketplace.com for $3 a piece. Lost a ton of money. All right, I'm going to show you this funny e-card by Jib Jab. It was sent to me. Can't take my eyes off of you. It's a Valentine's Day. From who sent this to us? Oh. This was really sweet. I can't believe somebody put me in their thoughts. And it includes some guy that's always in my thoughts. It's probably not in yours.
It was from Travis Blake, a real sweetie.
Travis Blake. I really like this guy. Wait till you see this. It's a funny e-card. B, my Valentine, B-E-E. And everybody knows I'm obsessed with the bug bee. Okay. I'm obsessed with the bug, the flying bug. Bee. The bee. And I'm also obsessed with somebody who's, I don't want to be offensive, but he is being eaten by bugs. George Floyd. All right. I'm the only person who cares about George Floyd. I actually just made a generous donation to him via a clipper. I'll show you about this later. I'll tell you about this later. It's a video here. Can't take my eyes off of you, and it's featuring me and George Floyd. This is our drinking song today, and I'm going to tell you something. If you think Jib Jab sucks, wait till you see this. Please watch the... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What do you guys think? I shaved the sides a little bit more today. I look more like a samurai.
Why does that look like a samurai? I don't know.
To me, I look more Japanese. All right, guys, it's our drinking song. Welcome to Redbar. Let's parlay. Party. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this video. Can't take my eyes off you. Can't take. That's me and George Floyd. Look at this. This is so funny. Cheers. Welcome to Redbar. And I like this song, too. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be a Jew. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Georgie. Woo! Woo! Ha! Hey! Ho! Ho! I love you, Georgie! And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to want the love. I love it. Thank you so much, Travis. Look at this. Be my Valentine. Oh, that's it? Fades out. Look at George Floyd as a bee. Hopefully he will come back as a bee. Sting the fuck out of you guys, huh? Well, let's just get that out of there. Fun, cute way to start off the show. I love that guy thought of us. I got other songs, too, if you want to do another song, another drink. Truly remarkable, people are saying in our chat room. I should clear this up. People ask me constantly, Mike, new Scars Club subscriber. Good way to get in the door with that. When do you guys go live? The answer is no. The answer is no. No, I'm kidding. The answer is we go live at random times throughout life, and follow me on Instagram at Redbar Radio for live show announcements. If you DM me stuff that makes me think you're very weird, I remove you from seeing my story, and then you won't know when we're live, but I keep you as a follower. It's a fair trade. And I only block people that DM constantly and act nuts and are very anti-Jew. I think that's very fair. So, now that the announcements are out of the way, what do you guys want to talk about? Just kidding. I've got so much good. I want to do another song.
We've got some great songs today.
I want to do this video here. And I'll take another drink with you. By the way, Buffalo Trace is a fine bourbon.
You can't tell the difference.
No, I can't tell. Taste exactly the same, Joe. Okay, let's see what people are doing. Let's see what people are thinking. But more importantly, let's play this song. This is so good. There was this moment on the show, Impulsive, with Big Mike and Logan. Bro, how did you know I was a host of the show? Logan, I mean, Fox. And Big Mike did, I hate to even say this character's name. He's from the show Family Guy. And Big Mike did a Stewie impression. Remember that? And he said something like, hey, hey, Brian, get the fuck out of here. Oh, you know what? I got to lower my monitor brightness. Bear with me. I'll try to talk and do both at the same time, but, you know, I'm a twink. Twinkle, twinkle, little Mike, how I wonder if you are up above the world so high. Hope you and Jules fucking die. All right, we're back. I lowered my brightness there. Now you can't see the reflection in there. It's something Andrew Schultz would never think of. All right, so Big Mike did this Stewie impression. It was so bad. It was like, hey, Brian, I'm going to kill you. And we were watching this live. I burst out. We had this whole Stewie thing. Somebody made a video about it, and what's so great about this, it's one of those redemption tales. This kid made a video a couple weeks ago, a song. Brandon McSweeney. Do you remember him? And we go, this song isn't funny enough. Like, they would like it, you know.
It was about Santino.
And we go, he would like this. You know, this isn't funny enough.
And then a couple weeks later, we played another one of his songs.
And
remember?
People liked it.
No, we were all like, meh.
He is back, and he's in. I mean, he's really made it.
I knew he would be able to do it.
We got a music video. Would you like to see it? We'll take another swig with NIG. It's a bar in Wisconsin, Dells. We'll take a swig. We'll watch this video. It's called Big Mike's Stewie Song. This was really funny. Some of you have seen this, but this is a great way to open the event today. The Redbar event, the big, huge event, the all-day event where we talk about every guy that you hate. Here it is, Brandon McSweeney, and you could follow him, Low Blogan, on YouTube, Low Blogan. And this is called That Is Not Stewie, featuring Hey Big Mike. Here you go.
When Hooey? How do you cancel a cartoon baby with a football head?
Here you go.
For stabbing his dog to death because
Sorry, it played really fast.
Where's my fucking money, Brian?
Where's my fucking money, Brian? You know me, store.
Hooey?
Where's my fucking money, Brian?
Hooey?
Where's my fucking money, Brian? You know me, store.
Stewie impression. Wait, when Hooey? Stewie impression. It's not Stewie. Hold it together. Where's my fucking money, Brian?
You're gonna love it. Check it out.
Stewie. The
Welcome to Red.
I would be so embarrassed.
Smooth.
Where's my fucking money, Brian?
Wait a minute. Stop everything. There is a character so embarrassed. Who is it? A. PETA. B. Hooey.
Where's my fucking money, Brian?
When Hooey said, what's up?
Where's my fucking money, Brian?
Bro, that is not Stewie. It's Stewie, trust me.
I love it.
Where's my fucking money, Brian? You know me, store. Where's my fucking money, Brian? You know me, store. Where's my fucking
Big
money,
Mike.
Brian? You know me, store.
I'm gonna pretend like I never heard this and just keep going.
Nick Kroll.
You're gonna have money soon, bank accounts.
You want to hear his Stewie one more time? I've never heard this type of Stewie.
Where's my fucking money, Brian?
Jules, stop laughing. You're the producer. Get it together.
Train by day,
Low Blogan.
podcast by night.
Low Blogan.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Are you going to give him another chance? Are you going to treat him like
I
Nicky
loved
Knuckles?
it.
Wait.
Oh, I know. I saw this.
Did you see what they've done to Nicky Knuckles? They banished him. There was some guy in the comment thread. You know, they hate Nicky Knuckles now. Nicky Knuckles went gray. He left our group. You know, I'm too old for this. I'm like 55 years old now. I'm too old for this going gray stuff, all the stuff where you guys fight with each other. I mean, come on. We were doing that in like 2004.
Well, I do like reading it. I
like reading it. I read it, but I don't get involved. You know, I can't get involved with this stuff. And I see Nicky Knuckles was teased to death, and he left the group. Well, he wasn't teased to death. He was teased by like two people.
To death. He was given a light.
Let me tell you something.
ribbing.
Anybody who orbits this show and contributes to it is psychotic, and they're going to break. Okay? And I guess Nicky went gray, and then what happened? Here's what I got to say about it. You leave our group. If you go gray, doxing, family stuff where I contact the relatives. Did you know he's doing? I'm kidding. Listen, I just want everyone to get along with each other, especially here on Valentine's Day.
But you
It'll
don't
probably
have
happen to you. If you make a song for us, your life is at risk.
You don't have to go gray after one.
I know, you don't got to
little light
leave
interaction.
the Bring Back group because Brandon Mueller goes through a lot of stuff where he, is going to hurt you. He's going to do stuff to you. Here's what I wanted to talk about. What made me sick was a guy in the thread. And he replied to someone's comment. He goes, yeah, this group, a lot of the members in this group like to eat themselves alive. It's fun to watch. This group eats itself alive. It's fun. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? It eats itself
What do you die?
alive. All right, we got a great show. And up with the negativity. We got a great show.
I was just going to say, don't forget that one of the most made fun of guys in the BBG used to be Kevin Ferguli.
Yeah, and
now
he's great.
One
You
of the
could
biggest
always-
stars.
And you know what I've learned
there's
about-
always a chance to turn it around.
A lot of stuff on the internet is like, this is just how people talk. Like, when there's a funny comment thread like, ha, 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 he's gone. Like, it's people, they're just kidding, kind of.
Yes, going gray
It's
is
fun.
Like a
I mean, it's
meme.
like, you make fun of people. It's fun. All right. I was really sad. I at the store. I was getting Buffalo Trace, and in the same dang aisle, I walked past, and I couldn't believe it. Aunt Jemima's syrup, of course. You read the news lately. Aunt Jemima, they're changing the name, right? This is fully real. I can't believe this because growing up, Aunt Jemima was my all-time favorite syrup. It's got a slave on the cover. Maybe that's why I liked it so much. We couldn't afford a nanny, a black nanny, so my dad would get us Aunt Jemima everything. Aunt Jemima. All my school clothes was Aunt Jemima. My shoes were Aunt Jemima. I think I had an Aunt Jemima tent that I used to go camping in. It was just a big blow up of her head. I loved Aunt Jemima. I loved her pancake mix, and I loved her syrup. And when I was a kid, I would stare at that bottle. And I would stare her right in the fucking eye. I go, what are you smiling about, Mammy? What are you smiling about? Get back to work. Whoosh. And my dad would say, don't treat Aunt Jemima like that. And then my grandma, who was way wealthier than us, apparently, had Mrs. Butterworth. So have they gone after Buttersworth? What did they change? Send me this. Aunt Jemima. What's going on with Aunt Jemima? We'll show you. They've taken her. They can't say Aunt Jemima anymore. To them, Jemima sounds racist. And it's a beautiful name.
Just a name.
I mean, my mom's name is Jemima. I think Jemima is a beautiful name, but to them, they're so picky now. They really are picky. Not to sound like Josh Denny, not to sound like a Trump supporter, but they're so picky. Jemima to them sounds like the N-word. Like, oh, Jemima. Ooh, don't say that. Ban him. They've banned Aunt Jemima. The company folded. I can't believe what they've done because this is really just crazy. They've changed. Oh, is there a video?
I think
Maybe?
so.
Okay. Play the video. Pearl milling. I can't believe they actually did this. Let's take a look. I mean, this is a big part of my childhood, this Jemima shit. Okay? Vagina Jemima. If anything, they should ban the...
Yeah, just a silly mistake.
What the hell is this?
I guess I look pretty
Who the hell? Who the...
ridiculous. No one looks ridiculous,
Hold on.
Bob.
Progressive is always here for you.
Oh, it's a little commercial here. Oh, when you click on it, it takes me right. Oh, yeah, I'll buy insurance just during the day. Why not? We all have insurance.
Round the clock service.
So we got to watch this ad.
Just so you know, next time you can submit a claim with our mobile app.
There's none in here. In my bathroom.
Thanks again for rushing over.
Are you kidding? This is what
Hold on, we gotta
24/7
finish this
protection
ad.
looks like.
They got to make their money here with this ad.
You smell like fish.
Sorry.
You smell like fish, they're saying. Okay, here you go. I'm a little...
Pancake mix, formerly known as Aunt Jemima, has a...
Whoa! Oh, and look who they got. Nephew Jemima, apparently. Is this that... What's that guy's name who dresses up... very tall man. He's like a drag queen type of guy. What is that guy? She's out of there. Who's that guy? He's like a drag queen, big bald guy, tall. RuPaul! Who's this anchor here? This news anchor that they got. He's so bald. He looks like he's wearing a ton of light black makeup. Sorry, guys. I'm a little sweaty. This Buffalo Trace is heavy. This is a lot heavier, man, than my Jim Beam. I'm like seeing things, bro. So he's going to be the one who tells us why Aunt Jemima is inappropriate for the shelves. Let's see what he says.
Pancake mix, formerly known as Aunt Jemima, has a new name. The new product name is Pearl Milling Company, replacing the logo and brand that was long considered racist.
Well, then why are you showing it if it's racist? And what's racist about a woman smiling with earrings? You ever met a slave that was allowed to wear earrings? You know, the new name is Pearl Milling Company. She's got pearl earrings. Let me tell you something about slave days. They didn't have plastic back then. Okay? They were picking cotton by hand. They didn't have plastic. So if she's wearing pearl earrings,
Maybe
you go,
they were real pearls.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have plastic. Aunt Jemima, in the picture, they got the picture pulled up. Large size, making about 50 pancake. She's wearing pearl earrings. Everyone could see. They didn't have plastic back then. They weren't fake. They weren't clip-on. They didn't have that technology. She got pierced. She had pearls, beautiful white teeth. And by the way, she's wearing a full face of makeup. She was not a slave. She was a rich, wealthy Winfrey. So to take her off says something about you. You see a black woman...
A successful black woman.
A successful black woman with pearls and makeup and a perm. They didn't come out with perms, by the way. They didn't have perms in slave days. How is this a slave? Why is this racist? So you saw a black woman with syrup and you went, oh, that's got to be racist. It's just like when I saw James Charles' pregnancy photo. I go, there's got to be something cancelable about this. Here is Aunt Jemima. She's got a perm. Okay? You can't just get a perm when you're a slave. Oh, okay, Jemima, you. Can I get a perm? Okay, go. And then what does she do? Get into the car and go to the salon where they have perm technology? I don't think so. Where do you get pearl earrings? Or did she kill the slave owners and dress up like the white? Maybe. But so liberals saw this and they said, that's a slave. Get her out of here. Change it to the Pearl Milling Company.
But didn't they take her off the bottle like months ago and everybody was talking about
yes,
this?
Yes, they did, Jules. And check this out.
And now they had to change it again? Why?
Well, they took her off the bottle. So let's let him finish up his stupid little story.
Parent company PepsiCo called the change the start of a new day. Pearl Milling was the 19th century company.
Look at the new logo. And by the way, this isn't on there. That's a mock-up. We were at the store yesterday. This is blank. And it just says Pearl Milling Company Original. I mean, come on. I'm not buying that. Why would you do this? And by the way, this syrup that we've all been drinking is just sugar. It's not maple syrup. Did you know that? Corn syrup. I got a bottle right here. Yes, of course. The last living bottle of Aunt Jemima. Check that out.
I don't think that really counts because it doesn't.
Well, they've taken off her face, but this is all we could get. I was at the store the other day because they're changing it to Pearl Milling. I got the last living bottle of Jemima. Here's the real problem with this goo. Ingredients: corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. Nope, this is both. They've put corn syrup and they've mixed it with high fructose corn syrup, as if you're not scared enough. Water, glucose gum, caramel color. That's blackface. Flavor, sodium benzate, sorbic, no maple anything in this. What the hell is this crap? I ate this. You know how much I would use? My dad would make me waffles in the morning, like Eggos and shit. And before Eggo, I think we had Aunt Jemima waffles, the square. And my dad would do the syrup for me, and he would do it so light. And I would go, I want you to fill up every damn square with an overflowing pool. I want to be able to dive into each waffle square and not hit my head on the bottom, you asshole. Now go, do it again. And he'd start over with a new waffle. And he'd fill up each square individually to the top. And I'd take a ruler, miniature ruler, I'd stick it in there, I go, not deep enough! Start over! And he'd fill up every square. I ate so much of this syrup as a kid. No wonder I'm in so much physical trouble as an adult. This is all I drank.
They poisoned you.
I'd be jogging. People go, oh, he's doing the 50-yard dash. Oh, he's running the mile. Coming in at 3 minutes, 60 seconds. When I'd stop, I go, sir, gym teacher, I need a drink. He'd go, oh, I know. He'd pull this out. He'd go, here you go, Mike. And I go,
you should try taking a drink of it. One time I was at a party. This is a real story. And someone offered a girl $20 to chug a full bottle of syrup like that. And she did it.
No, come on.
I'm not kidding you. I have a video somewhere.
Was Weezer playing at this party as the band? I'm so sweaty. All right, we're going to open this up. Let me see. Oh, yeah. And by the way, yeah, in slave days, they had a tamper.
Don't get it all over you. Ew. Oh, I don't like the fact that sticky stuff is getting everywhere.
It's not getting everywhere. If I get
one speck of stickiness on my hands, I have to wash them like 40 times.
It's not getting everywhere. That's the problem with you.
I saw like 2 little drops just now.
Okay, let's try.
Oh, stop.
Reminds me
That was
of
a fake drink. Did you really
It wasn't
do
a fake drink.
You really got some?
I got some. Let me tell you something about Aunt Jemima. It's smooth. It's rich. I mean, look how bad this bottle looks now. Aunt Jemima, original, no logo, no woman at the top, no face, a faceless syrup. It's just a shame. Let's hear the rest.
That created the original pancake mix. The new brand is set to launch in June.
Alex Trebek's wardrobe is living on to help.
2 black people. So, I just don't understand. The whole world is black now. Every show is about a couple of blacks. I just don't understand what's so bad here. And that now they're saying that their Asians are under attack. Have you seen this? Asian Americans. It's hate crimes are on the rise. I don't know. And I'm going to tell you my theory. Have you seen this, though? Like Olivia Munn is posting this, you're not Asian. Here's how you know, like Selena Gomez, you're not Mexican. Olivia Munn, you're not Asian. Halle Berry, you're not black. All right? Like, here's how you know what race you are. Go into a Korean liquor store in the worst part of town, and if they treat you nice, you're white. Okay? Selena Gomez is not a Hispanic woman, okay? That is a fuckable white. Who's the other one that I mentioned before? Olivia Munn. You're not Chinese. If I'd fuck you, you ain't one of these people. All right? Halle Berry, same thing. It's like, oh, what a brave black woman. You're not a black woman, Halle Berry. You're a dark-skinned white person. You look like a white lady. The only thing different is your skin is 1 shade darker than a tan white woman. Selena Gomez, you are a little white girl that I could do whatever I want to you with those giant fucking knockers. Olivia Munn, same thing. So I don't want to hear it from them as if they were brought up being discriminated against. Who's going to we discriminate for the look. Not because we're not taking blood tests of people when they come into the liquor store and go, oh, are you a 33% Mexican? Get out. No, we're going, what is it? Does he look shitty? Look weird? Does he look too Chinese? Does he look too dark? That's what it is. I don't know why people are so afraid to just be honest here. It's not even mean. It's just honest. When somebody looks so unbelievably different from what you're used to, it's a little, you go, he's going to do something. She's going to do something. Something's wrong. Something's kooky. And I'll tell you this, Israelis, my people, I'm from Israel, of course. I was born and raised there. You know, I just moved here. And Gila Klein, she's like seriously retarded. She like has never heard of anything. She never heard of a Rolex until last year. I never growing up, never heard of Rolex. And I'm going, what did you hear about in Israel? And why is that okay? Why is it okay to not hear about anything just because you're from Israel? Well, maybe we shouldn't play with you if you haven't heard of anything. Everyone should hear of everything. You should know a little.
Training for
too
the
busy,
army.
yes. Again, if you're sending these people to the army, women to the army on purpose, maybe something's off. So it's not about color. It's not about race. It's about, do these people know? Are these people okay? Are they going to clash with us? Is there going to be an issue here because of what they don't know? You know, and that's where the concern comes from. There's no racism about that. You know, maybe teach Gila Klein when she's a baby what a Rolex is, and I won't look at her like some fucking idiot when she moves to America and doesn't know a lick of anything. Just know something. You should know a little bit about everything. All right? And that's the fear that we have when you see somebody so Chinese. You go, can they see? Can they see? What are they going to do? And there is not an uprising of Asian hate crimes. I'm going to tell. I don't need to read the article.
Look at the news.
I don't need to read the news.
They're on the rise.
Let me tell you what's going on. As a person who's lived in many difficult cities, as a kid, I lived with D12 in Detroit. I literally lived in the same apartment with Bizarre, my father. Bizarre from D12 was my father. And then I moved to the inner city of Chicago, where I lived with Chief Keef. He was my stepfather. And then I moved to Harlem in the 60s. And I've seen it all. I've seen the Molotov cocktails go into a car. And let me tell you something. This is what's happening. They're saying black people are killing Asian people. Okay? And they don't even want to say that it's black people. This is what they're saying. Asian hate crimes are on a rise because we think that Asians brought coronavirus. This is terrible. It needs to stop. And there's been about 4 deaths. And each of those deaths have been...
They're all like, it's like a 91-year-old man, 117-year-old woman.
91-year-old man. He was killed because of, there's an uprising. And I go, no. Here's what's happening. And anybody who's seen like White Men Can't Jump or any kind of fucking movie, Falling Down, if you live in a big city and you ever walk down like a shitty street, you'll see a 91-year-old Asian person. And what they're usually doing is a bunch of bullshit, okay? They're walking around just yelling shit, bumping into people, and just being like, they're sick of everything. If you see a 91 Asian-year-old lady, she's poor and she's like just alone.
She's been through a lot. She doesn't have friends.
No, she hasn't. Well, she doesn't have friends or family. Here's the thing. If you're 91 and you're taking the bus in the inner city, this is what it means. You didn't have a family. You didn't make good friends. You didn't have good relationships. These aren't like Asians that go to your white school or an Asian that they throw into the group of 6 white kids at a beautiful high school in a show on Netflix. This is an Asian woman who lived her whole life. She didn't have a fucking family, or she did, and they abandoned her. Now she takes the public bus during the day. She's walking around like this, dun, 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 and she's yelling at people. And this is what happens. They're in the inner city. 91-year-old black guy bumps into a black guy.
Wait,
or
they're both 91?
No. 91-year-old Chinese guy. 91-year-old Chinese guy bumps into a black guy and goes, "Oh, move out away, you monkey!" And the black guy goes, "What the fuck? What the fuck? Shut the fuck up!" "Oh, guys, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!" And then they clash, and guess who wins? The 22-year-old Chief Keef kills the Chinese guy because the Chinese guy thinks he can do whatever he wants because he's had it, and he's 91. That's what's going on. It's gone on all the time in cities. Have you seen the movie Falling Down? They go in there, they fuck with the Korean guy. This is what's happening, but now the Asian people are tallying every Asian death. See, back in 1986, if a 91 Asian-year-old died in Brooklyn, No one knew. It didn't even make the hospital fucking records.
In the article I sent you, it says, it's unclear whether the crimes were racially motivated, but advocates calling for more to be done to address violence against Asian Americans say racist crimes against the community are historically underreported.
Not. Yeah, underreported.
That's what you were saying.
Well, yeah, there's no race crime. No black guy is sitting there going, if an Asian person walks by, this is what we're going to do. You know about guns, right? We're going to load the gun. We're going to cock the gun. We'll shoot a 91-year-old. Nah, no. They're not doing that. They're getting into a scuffle with the crazy fucking guy that no one cared about. He's wearing big, baggy, brown dress pants. He's walking around with 2 giant shopping bags. He's insane. These are lunatics that we're talking about, and now they're trying to... I'm telling you, this is what's happening. That it's not a white thing. It's not a race thing. I hope that helps.
Well, whose side are you on here?
The black people's side, of course. I mean, black people have had it worse. Sorry. George Floyd. All right. I hate this stuff. Everyone's got to chill with the racism stuff. It is not that cool. All right. And it's going to backfire on you because when all of you turn 36 and 40, you're going to be like a bunch of middle-aged woke Karen people, and all your kids are going to rebel against that and think you're gay, and they're all going to turn so racist, your hearts are going to stop. I just don't know why the world is so concerned with
Oh my God, Nicki Minaj's dad just died.
Oh my God. Oh, what will we do? Oh, the Asian... Okay, Nicki Minaj's dad died. Who gives a shit?
Nicki Minaj's dad reportedly killed in a hit and run in Long Island.
A hit and run? Really? How old was he?
64.
64. Damn. Well, Nikki, our hearts go out to you, but why would you care? Your brother's a rapist. Your husband is a rapist who's been in prison. You hang around bad people. All right. Enough with the race stuff. But you know what? I just watch everybody, and out of fear and out of this stuff, people are afraid to say it. And then you get people like Josh Denny. They go extremely the opposite way, the wrong way. There is a middle ground here where you could say what's really happening, but you don't got to be so mean and angry about it. You know? You don't have to hate Olivia Munn.
You don't have to hate Chris Harrison either.
And you don't have to hate...
wrong.
Yeah. But it is a cookie time. I would say stay away from all these people. Stay away from all this stuff. Don't go out of there. Don't go out of that house. You know, move to where I moved. It's very, very safe. Very clean. Very safe. I do want to, you know, I'm very into overlanding, off-roading. I am into guns now. Would people be interested in a bonus podcast where it's us on the road overlanding? Would people want to hear about stuff like that? Would you like to hear about our desert adventures?
I doubt it.
Our camping equipment, upgrades and mods that I'm doing to my 4-wheel drive vehicle? Would you like to hear about guns that I've purchased and bags and Male equipment and attachments and all this stuff that I got? Are people interested in hearing that in a way? Or are they only interested in Tim Dillon coverage? We will find out at the end of today's show. We're going to talk about laugh laundering today, a new crime that I've seen fools doing. Laugh laundering. Okay, consider this term. You're going to love this term. Let's talk about We Watched. We love this segment. We watched. What did Mike and Jules watch this week? We watched, and everybody's been telling us about this because we were the first responders to a little problem down in downtown Los Angeles once. We are staying at this hotel, Jules and I, called the Cecil Hotel, of course. You ever seen this Redbar Hotel merch and the Redbar Hotel key text, all inspired by the Cecil Hotel down there on Skid Row? We didn't know this. And we were there and we were drinking the water. We were doing a water guzzling contest. Who could drink the most water? And then I said, Jules, I don't feel so good. And she goes, I know the water seems off, tastes weird. And we were drinking gallons and gallons of this water at this hotel. We noticed
that it was brown, right?
Well, yeah, we noticed it was brown right as it started coming up. But we drank it because we booked this hotel specifically just to have a water drinking competition. And we drank probably 7 to 8 gallons of water over the course of 2 days. And then right on the news, we find out that this girl, Elisa Lam, was thrown into a water tank and she decomposed for 19 days. We were there on the 18th day doing this water competition. And we drank all of her broth, all right? Which is no different, by the way. If you think that's sick, it's no different than miso soup or ramen, okay, from your favorite. When you go, how do you think they're making ramen? When you go to one of these famous, popular, trendy ramen places, you get that cloudy soup. You go, is this chicken soup? They go, oh, no, it's miso. Okay, well, then what's miso? Me never tell. And then they back up and they've got a water tank on top of these restaurants. They put a girl in there. They strip her naked. They throw her glasses to the bottom. They wait 19 days, and then they turn the fucking faucet into a bowl they heat it up. That's what you're eating. You think that pork belly is pig? They don't eat pigs. So, yeah, we're watching the Elisa Lam crime documentary on Netflix. A lot of people making fun of this. You know, we were the first to cover. We loved this Elisa Lam story. I still love it because of the drinking. The drinking of the water, of course. The whole hotel drank that water. I can't get over that part. They showered in it. They bathed in it. They brushed their teeth.
I mean, how dumb were those two people that they interviewed that drank the water? She was like, I just started showering. I was drinking.
We noticed the water was brown, and we thought that was odd, but we kept drinking. Get a life.
Just go to another
fucking
hotel.
life. Get another hotel.
This is your fault. 100%.
Hey, guess what? Hotels don't cost $85 a night. If your hotel is $85 a night and you stayed there, well, then you deserve to, see the afterworld when you go up in the elevator. All right, yeah, your elevator might take you to a floor that doesn't exist. Let's play that Elisa Lam cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you could find that right now. That would be perfect. I like the doc. I'll tell you that. I know a lot of people think it's gay and boring. I like it.
I mean, it's good to put on as you're falling asleep. It's a little drawn out, though.
It's a little drawn out, but it is still scary to me. I hope they don't spoil it for us. I hope they get into this Japanese elevator game, which I'm really afraid of. I'm yellow. Yummy chinky.
Jeez.
Somebody said that. I see, Jules. I'm not fucking retarded. Sorry for snapping. It's Valentine's Day. You know how I get on V-Day. All right, check this out. This is a cartoon, a prank call that I made, and this was a cartoon by Happy Claw. And it's very funny and very cool, and it shows that I was there. Who taught you about Elisa Lam? I taught you about Elisa Lam. Does everybody know what that's from in reference to? Who taught you about Linkin Park? I taught you about Linkin Park. Eddie Bravo, Joe Rogan. By the way, where's Eddie Bravo been?
Oh, yeah.
Why isn't he on Joe Rogan? The anti-vaxxer. All right, check this out. A cartoon. Very funny, very cool. Enjoy. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. A Hotel Sissel. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. I'm just... Read the text on the screen. A disappearance. Mike David, Redbar.
For reservations,
it's a phone call.
For sales, please out.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm interested in booking a room at the hotel, but did this used to be the Cecil Hotel?
It used to be.
Oh, okay. I'm reading this story about this girl who died in the water tank there.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Ooh, isn't that kind of terrifying? Somebody died there?
No.
It's not?
No.
Does anything weird happen at this hotel?
No.
Are there any murders there?
That I don't know. Not on my watch, anyway.
Have you heard any ghosts or screams?
I have not.
Are you a murderer?
Not to my knowledge.
You haven't seen doors that lead to nowhere, and
I have not seen anything.
Halls that never end.
No.
And elevators that go to floors that don't exist.
Well, yeah, it's like any other hotel.
So what is your name? I'll come and ask for you.
My name is Bruce. You can come ask for me.
All right, thanks, Bruce. I can't wait to come check out the hotel.
I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Here it comes. Now the spirit goes into me. Oh! And then I'm dead. Look, she slit my throat. Nice cartoon. Season 14, Ep 24. Animators could never do fonts right. The knife's in my back too there. You know, I do feel like I'm part of this whole lore, huh? I brought this lore to life one time.
Maybe we should call them and ask them what they think about the doc.
Maybe we should. Why don't you get me? That's a great idea. You know, we didn't plan that. Maybe we really should. Do we have my little connector and all that? Oh, wait. Can I plug in with this? No, this is a... We don't have the... Well, no, I guess I could do it on speakerphone. I could do it on speakerphone. We're not going to be able to...
I found the connector, though.
I know, but I can't connect to that right now. We could do it on speaker if you want to give me the number for... Stay at Maine. Why don't we do that right now? Would you guys like an impromptu call to this haunted hotel, the Cecil Hotel? Maybe they don't want that. Maybe they just want the facts here today. I'm not sure. We're waiting for Jules. She's going to give me the number. We'll call them. We'll put them on speaker. We'll see what they think about the doc. What do you mean, wait?
Is it even? Is it closed?
It doesn't matter. Just get the number. We'll figure that out.
I can't find it.
Stay on Maine.
I know.
Did they take their listings all offline?
I mean, the listing is still there, but it doesn't have a phone number.
Really? Ooh.
Here, look.
Whoa.
So they closed down the hotel to avoid our call.
Let's see what happens here. Stay on Maine Hotel.
1st, 2017.
They took their phone number off all the stuff. We'll click around, see if you could find it anywhere.
But I don't think anyone's there.
It's got to be on the deep, dark web in some forum. Here's the phone number.
Ghost will pick up.
Certainly, if we could find Joe Matarese's phone number, we could find this one. People tell me all the time, dude, Mike, I got Tim Dillon's phone number. Do you want it? He said, yes. Give it to me. We could see some pictures of the beautiful hotel. How could you stay there? Oh, that's very nice. You know what was interesting learning about how they did the stay on Maine? We thought they renovated the entire hotel. They kept at the Cecil Hotel. They only renovated the bottom 3 floors. And you would go in a separate entrance thinking you were staying at this new renovated hotel, stay on Maine, but then it was mixed with the psychos from Cecil. And that's how Elisa Lam thought she was booking a night at the Stay on Maine. That was an interesting part. Now, are they going to go Tiger King with this and blame, that blonde woman in the documentary, the hotel worker?
Wait, look at this.
Who's telling the whole story? I think they're going to start, that's going to be like the new Carol Baskin. They're going to go after her. If you're in a Netflix documentary and you're a woman, you're going to be accused of murder. It's as simple as that. Let's see what you got here. Try, she said. People are still calling. Creepy telephone number still active at the Cecil Hotel.
It's right under that second video.
Let's play this video here.
Desk of downtown Los Angeles' deadliest hotel with a suspiciously dark past. Please stay on the line.
They did not change their voicemail to that.
Call it and see.
What do you mean call it and see?
The number is
there's a
right
phone
underneath.
Number. Well, let's hear what they claim that it's supposed to play. People are saying they're calling it in their answering machine now says this.
Desk of downtown Los Angeles' deadliest hotel with a suspiciously dark past. Please stay on the line and listen to the following menu options or press 5 to access our privacy policy at any time. And as always, if you're calling to report a crime...
It's got to be a joke. They couldn't do that after all those real deaths.
Someone else made it.
So this is a fake thing. Everything in this world is a shame. All right. Well, I like it. And listen, here's a bigger mystery that I'm going to make a documentary about. Why would 100 police officers waste 1 second of their day looking for that ugly fucking bitch? Seriously. How ugly was Elisa Lam in the elevator? They said, why would you... Hey, she's missing. I'd take one look at the footage and go, it's really... we're very busy here. I think there's like a Rodney King thing happening. Here we go. Get the fuck out of there. 100 cops, 80 days.
looking for this stupid bitch? Who cares? She was a foreign exchange student.
Every single day.
This is what I don't get. How come some people go missing every second? They're not doing a whole press conference. Why was this such a big deal? Sometimes it's such a big... Is it like the... And by the way, those parents of Elisa Lam have something to hide. What did we say? Oh, we think that Elisa Lam was schizophrenic, and they're like, she wasn't schizophrenic. She didn't have any mental problems. And you're like, oh, how did you know? They're like, well, her parents confirmed. And then they show her parents, and they're like, oh. They're like, did your daughter have schizophrenia or any mental problems? No. You think they're going to admit that their daughter, have you ever heard anything about Asians or the Japanese? They don't admit that their kids have schizophrenia. So I think this girl was whacked out of her mind. She was kicked out of the house.
She lost her glasses.
She lost her glasses. She couldn't see. She had schizophrenia. She couldn't see. It's a recipe for falling into a water tank. All right? And believe me, those Korean parents, whoever they are, they have something to do with it. All right. Hope you like that. Whoa.
Oh, my God.
Listen, guys. All right. We've got a lot of great stuff coming out. Austin sucks, they're saying. Everybody moved to Austin. This is getting really crazy. And if you haven't heard my take on this, I'll say it again. I believe, because the latest thing is this Creek in the Cave. Do we have an article about this? The Creek in the Cave. Remember this shitty fucking venue in Crooklyn. I hate the Creek in the Cave. I hate the owner, Rebecca Trent. This is where the Legion of Skanks did their show. I heard Louis J. Gomez is dating Karen Margolis. So I want to give a round of applause. If that's true, I'm really happy for them. I think Karen is beautiful. And I think she's a New York woman of the night. She was in an open relationship with Kurt Metzger, where they were boyfriend and girlfriend, but they were allowed to have sex with other people and day in and night in and night out. She'd go have sex with a guy, he'd have sex with a girl, they'd come back, they'd have sex together without wiping. So, Louis, I am so happy that you get to have all of that in your life. That's a lot of men. That's a lot of men. And she thinks Kumia is fine, so she seems like a wonderful match. I think she's very pretty. I'd like to have sex with her. All right. Let's see. The Creek in the Cave is moving to Austin. Here's what I think.
Isn't Joe Rogan going to be pissed that they started a comedy club before him?
I've got an idea here. I really have an idea. This is not available to you, it says, when I click this tweet. Screenshot in the Facebook. You got
blocked by Rebecca Trent?
Yep, I'm blocked. I don't know. Everybody knows what's going on with me. Look at this. The Creek in the Cave. Here's Louis J. Gaunt. The Creek in the Cave is moving to Austin. Can't wait to visit. This is weird. And my take on this whole Austin comedy thing is this is not Los Angeles. This isn't the most popular city in the world. You've heard me say this over and over again. Los Angeles, what do you got? 9 million fucking people there? It's a 24-hour city. What does that mean? It means you could get a car wash at 2. It's open all night. It's, you got a lot of tourists there from all over the world. You go to that Comedy Store on the Sunset Strip, one of the most famous streets in the world. And are they going to the Comedy Store because they're such big fans of Tony Hinchcliffe? Or are they going there because it's a landmark and because LA is a 24-hour city and it's filled with tourists? Is Austin a 24-hour famous city that everyone in the world is flocking to for the perfect weather and the Hollywood stars? Everybody from China to Germany, from Hungary to Hong Kong. They all flock there to see the stars, to see the glitz and the glamour that they grew up seeing in dubbed movies sent over to them. Nobody even knows what Austin is outside of America. Okay, couldn't even close my eyes and tell you what Austin looks like. I have a idea. After seeing Joe Rogan's Buggy Mosquito House, I have an idea, but I'll tell you this again. I ran a comedy club in Chicago. At that time, there were only 2 other comedy clubs in Chicago. Those clubs could only be open 3 days per week. And when those clubs were open in the city of Chicago with millions of people and tourism coming from everywhere, all those clubs with all the marketing power and advertising could only fill a couple hundred seats throughout that 3-day weekend. In LA, in the Comedy Store, they fill about 700 to 1,000 seats every night of the week. Because it's a huge fucking city, just like New York City, all right, where everybody comes and floods it. Austin is way smaller than Chicago. Opening up 1,000 comedy clubs doesn't make everyone in Austin say on Wednesday, okay, I'm going to quit my job and go see comedy every night. They're not going to do that in Austin. Where is the audience coming from, you fucking idiots? Did you even think about that part of it? They're so used to being in LA and New York, and they just think that that's what the world is like. And they go to Austin and they see it. They see the hustle and bustle on the Saturday that they're out, on that one main street getting barbecue, and they think, oh, it's just like LA. I don't think so. What happens after the first 6 months where they've all gone and seen comedy? Are they coming back every single night? Are they calling into work? I'm sorry, I got to see Brian Redban do a secret show again. I'm sorry, boss. I'm not coming into work. The Creek in the Cave is moving to Austin, and they all say this. Under special circumstances, we have an opportunity to move to... Here's what I think's happening. Joe Rogan is using that $100 million to tell everyone, guys, move to Austin. Don't worry. I know there's been so many worries. I know COVID. Don't worry. I am not going to let you go under. Don't worry about selling out. Just worry about let's build this community. Let's make it awesome. I got you. Do not worry. Here's the startup money. Here's the seed money. I got you. If anything happens, and they go, oh, Joe Rogan. Meeting Joe Rogan is like winning the lottery. Being on Joe Rogan is like being on The Bachelor now. The next day, you're an instant influencer. You'd be set for life if you go on Rogan once and do the right things afterwards. Rebecca Trent knows this. Everyone in the comedy community knows, or thinks at least, that if you get in good with Rogan, what do you think? They haven't been sitting there jealous of Tom Segura and Tony Hinchcliffe for the last 4 years, watching these guys blow up, knowing that they stink, knowing that they have no talent. All right. So they're doing the same thing. That's why they're moving to Austin. They think that it's like winning the lotto. You get in with, I'll be on Rogan. I'll be at these shows. It'll be amazing. I don't think Rogan's got it in him to be this leader. I think he's going to lead all these people off the edge of one of these Austin cliffs. I'm very excited to see what happens, but the news today is that it is winter in Austin, freezing cold. A giant snowstorm is blowing through. They didn't expect this. And also Joe Biden said he's taking over and federally mandating that all bars be closed forever. I pray and I wish. So when anyone brings up this Austin and moving, you heard what I said now. It sounds pretty good, huh? Reasonable? Were people agreeing? Spread that around. You tell these people, you're betting your whole life. You're moving there. Rebecca Trent, what's going to happen next year when you go, I can't stay open? No one's coming to the Creek in the Cave for your burger. There are good restaurants in Austin. You're not going to be able to open Monday through Saturday to pay that rent unless Rogan is fronting everybody. I really hope this goes to shit. I just saw a thing about mosquitoes the other day on this great movie. Another edition of We Watched. It is
Barb and Star.
Kristen Wiig. Do you see the beautiful Kristen Wiig? She is so hot. Howard Stern had her on the other day. He thinks she's beautiful. He thinks she's gorgeous. I couldn't believe it. Kristen Wiig is in a new movie, and in that movie there was a mosquito thing where they sent these killer mosquitoes to kill a whole town.
It was inspiring.
Gave me an idea. Is it legal? And I'll ask you this. Is it illegal to purchase and release mosquitoes in Joe Rogan's area of Austin and infect them all with West Nile virus, something that, masks don't work against West Nile. Is West Nile a hoax, Joe? Let's find out. Let's send the mosquitoes. If we all are tasked to send one bag of 100 mosquitoes each, we could take over Austin. They will never be able to dry out those puddles. And we should go. We should have a guy filling up little puddles on the side of the road every day, making sure those mosquitoes can rebreed. What do you guys think? Is that murder or a college-style prank? Thank you so much. And that wraps up We Watched. I hope they enjoyed it.
Why you got to trash my hometown, Mike? Don't worry. If you live in Austin, we will pay
to have you move. Yeah. Yes, we will pay for your reassignment, your relocation. What do you think about that? If you live in Austin, you want to imagine living in Austin right now. You know, my brother lives there. Imagine living in Austin and all these comedians are coming in. You can't go to the supermarket without hearing a damn joke. I mean, it's going to be terrible. Everywhere you go, the cashiers are all comedians now. You got to get your car washed. And nobody knows what they're doing anymore. It's all comedians. You know, something funny is happening in Austin, though. It ain't the comedians, but they might have made a real accidental move because, you know, and I hear from people, too, Austin is pretty liberal. I mean, we saw Texas. Didn't Texas go blue here for the election this year?
I forgot, Jules? But let's
we
just
forgot.
Say it
I mean, we don't really watch election coverage anymore. But, you know, I'll have to check the TiVo version that I have. I love TiVo. It works. I like Slingbox. Imagine trying to use something like that at a hotel. TiVo or Sling TV. That sounds so unbearably hard to work and have it work well. Can't imagine. So, but what I'm hearing from everyone is, dude, Austin is like a really liberal city. It's not like people think Texas, they're thinking of like 1986 steers and queers and like big wigs with the horns on the limousine and a guy stepping out wearing like a huge cowboy hat and a white suit with a gun. He's up to corruption. And yeah, maybe there's some parts like that, but I think Texas now is kind of like Portland, Oregon. And I think it's already starting to backfire. You know, Kill Tony set up their new show. They got an all-black band at this place, Antones. All right? I don't like the tone of this place. Let's show them some clips. The audience, Kill Tony's new audience, they're not into the anti-PC humor. Uh-oh. Kill Tony's new audience actually does not like trans jokes, does not like black jokes. Tony thought he was moving to the land of freedom, right? No masks. They'll let us go out. Because of COVID, because of the lockdown, they uprooted their whole lives. They thought they were moving to a place where none of the rules of society apply, and you could say whatever you want, and everyone's going to love it. And they basically moved to a safe space. They didn't feel comfortable in LA anymore. They panicked. They're in their safe space. Or is it? Maybe Austin is more liberal than California. Let's find out. Let's watch a clip. Kill Tony with retard, mongoloid, shitty, horrible, fake, fucking fraudulent comedian Shane Gillis. I hate Shane Gillis. Hate him. Let's see if people like the jokes. I think we've got some trouble. We should keep our eye on this big twist, big plot twist here. Kill Tony. Oh, they're going to go to Miami, another land of freedom. Freedom, yeah. You ever thought that, Miami? You know, Miami is mostly weird, gay Spanish people and old Jewish people. I wouldn't necessarily call that freedom. And same thing with Austin. Let's look at this. Shane comes out. Austin has a lot of bums. Should we start there, or where should we go?
Sure.
All right, we're going to do a little watch here.
I thought you'd like that part.
Little watch at Kill Tony. And I fucking hate Shane Gillis. If you think he's cool, you've been tricked. You know, all these people think Shane Gillis is cool, and I'm like, okay, send me a clip of him being cool. I dare you. I dare you to send me a clip of Shane being funny, cool. You've been tricked into thinking he's like a bad boy. He auditioned for Saturday Night Live. Is that cool to you, standing in line? I'm going to play a character on the TV show with Hillary Clinton. That's cool. He was
going to get in costume.
He was going to get in costume. What was he going to play? A big baby? Is he going to do some... Have you ever seen anything cool and hip on it? Or was he going to make SNL cool?
They would have him playing this hillbilly scapegoat white guy that everybody makes fun of, and he would have done it.
And everybody thinks because Big J. Okerson and Louis J. Gomez on Legion of Skanks do something that it's like, oh, that means it's cool. You've been brainwashed. I don't know who's telling you Shane Gillis is cool. Take a look at him. Take a listen to him. What cool is there?
Everybody in the chat hates him. So
good. And spread that hate, because I have a real tough time with this Big J and Shane Gillis. I see these clips that people clip, and people go, Mike, man, you're usually spot on, but Big J, come on, man. You're reaching here. No, you're brainwashed and gay. Here is Kill Tony. This is it. We have a zero tolerance policy for comedians, by the way. If you're on stage reciting lines, you're not cool. All right. I don't know where people. I think Opie and Anthony confused a lot of people into thinking that it's cool to do stand-up comedy. It is not. All right, it is the same thing as doing a play or a black play.
I think it's like guys who, like Shane, who have that like aloof, kind of sarcastic vibe.
They get tricked.
Nerdy people like see a guy like that and they're like, man, I wish I could hold it together. Like a guy like they like get tricked by a guy with that sarcastic attitude.
It's that sarcastic, but there's nothing there. Like, take the shitty sarcasm away from Shane Gillis. There is zero there but big fear and small I. He is a big, stupid dummy. There's nothing funny that comes out of his mouth. You've been lied to. Okay, good. I'm glad. Oh, good. Mike, you are 100% on it. You should see my chat. If you're listening to replays of the show, you really miss out because the chat is always in agreement. All right, here is Kill Tony, and Shane Gillis is looked at as a star because he was fired from SNL because they found out he said chink once. And then he backpedaled and apologized and prayed to God that they would keep him on SNL, by the way. And deleted all of his episodes. You don't see me deleting. Well, maybe you do. Here you go. Shane Gillis. And then we're going to show you this Austin. They do not like race humor. They don't like anti-trans stuff. These are woke people. This is a liberal Portland, Oregon town.
Secret podcast.
Here he is.
Saturday Night Live royalty.
Did you hit it?
Look at that asshole. Multiple time Kill Tony guest, including once in New York, Gramercy Theater. Welcome back, Shane.
The Gramercy. Who the fuck cares? Oh, he's been at the Gramercy Theater as an audience member. Shut up. Do you ever listen to what's coming out of your mouth, comedians, as you ramble to fill time? Gramercy Theater, and that doesn't mean zilch to a person like me. You perform there? Who cares? I've performed everywhere.
Once in New York, Gramercy Theater. Welcome back, Shane.
What's up, man?
How's Austin treating you? You were here today. This is your first day here?
Austin, you got a lot of bums.
Oh, that's what I don't like that. You got a lot of bums. Oh, that's good.
And I also just wanted to note, Joe Rogan hates bums.
Joe Rogan hates the homeless. So do I. We were on a trip a few weeks ago, and I saw this homeless person. I got this great idea. You know what I started doing? When I see homeless people, I don't give them money, and I don't call the cops on them. I feed them peanuts, the ones in the shell. All right? When I see a homeless person, I go, sit, sit, sit. Here you go. And I make them... Well, you're hungry. You said you were hungry. Eat the fucking food then. Here. Stay. Bad. Good. Whoop. Eat it then. Bust open the shell. And yeah, they're unsalted. You don't need salt. All right? I fucking hate homeless people. Don't get it twisted. All right? They're really disgusting, especially now with COVID. You see a bum and you go, fucking kill this person.
I used to know a lot of cool bums in Calgary.
So disgusting to be a homeless person. And they're all just drug using pieces of shit. It's not like everyone thinks like there's these homeless, like a young black woman with like 2 children walking around. Those people have giant mansions.
Hey, the homeless guy that used to hang out outside of my work, I would talk to him every day, and he said that he became homeless because they put him there in witness protection, and I believe him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The bum. I fucking hate homeless people. Let's hear what Shane says, though. The crowd does not like anti-homeless stuff because the homeless are one above us now.
Austin, you got a lot of bums.
You live in Bumtown.
There is. There are a lot. They try to clean your windshield?
On my way here. I don't know. I was just walking through the city trying to like avoid it. It felt like a game of like Pac-Man. Like I would just turn, go to a different block, another one would pop up, start screaming at me. You guys don't seem to think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
They're monsters.
Yeah, well, my bum material's way better than yours. You're supposed to be Gramercy Theater. And they barely laughed, and you're picking up on that already. The black people in the band don't think it's... Homie, don't play that, they say, about the bums.
One fell asleep on my car during this podcast 2 weeks ago. Oh, is that funny?
See, the audience goes, we love bums more than we love you. Look at...
One fell asleep on my car during this podcast 2 weeks ago. Oh, is that funny to you people?
It's funny to me.
Of all the cars he could have taken a nap on, he chose my car. That's right, lady.
Aww.
That's right, lady.
Imagine moving to Austin to do a show for 23 people, the same people every night, by the way, at this Antone's. I hate Antone's. I wish the worst for this, and believe me, I'll be looking into all their licensing and making sure it's up to date. All right, let's see this. 41 minutes. Shane says boo and says, come on, Texas. So they're not liking Shane. The audience is stiff already. You know, it's not LA. They're not flooding out to see Tony. These are just randoms off the street going, something about Joe Rogan. Let's go check it out. It's not, you know, they don't really have a name out there. Let's go to 41 minutes. And if you like Kill Tony, if you're one of these people who like it, I don't know what to tell you.
There might have been more parts in this 41 minutes, but I started watching it zoned out, and then
it's very hard for us.
I should be paying attention.
Imagine it's like watching Flagrant 2 with Andrew Schultz.
Pain.
It's almost impossible to pay attention because it's so boring, and the stuff coming out of their mouths is so meaningless that it's hard to even listen to and pay. You really have to use you can't just. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I was born just ahead, so.
That's it. Look at that fucking round thing. Look at that. It's the same size cheek to cheek. Is it his chin to top of the head?
Do you judge people and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. 100%. Look, kid, you got everything going for you stand-up wise. Only thing, we got to get that face in.
Oh, I love that. Look, kid, you got whatever you stand-up. I love that voice. I love that. I love that tone. That's so funny to me. It's never grating or horrible. All right, so here's Shane Gill, and he really just does this little sarcastic thing and then a smile, and everyone falls for it. You know, it's like a beats thing. It's like hearing the beat of a joke. You just fall for it. But there's nothing being said, Tracksuit. Oh, I'd like to really do something to him.
He's tall.
He's really ugly,
if
too.
If he stood up in this frame, his head would go through the top.
It might go through the top. All right, let's see what happens to him, and we got to come up with a plan to do something to him, because he's very easy to make cry. Like, can't you see him cry, like tearing up? He used to get bullied to death in high school. That's why he's so like uneasy around people.
You could probably make him cry by saying you don't respect the military.
Well, you know, his dad's like a big Trump supporter and like hates his son for doing entertainment. Did you know that about him? All right, listen to this.
What was that sound? Wow. Getting points over here for these. Colin, tell us something crazy about you we didn't talk about last week that you think that people might find interesting about you.
Pause for a second here.
Yeah, tell us about what's going to happen here.
These guys
She's an
have
expert.
Been repeats on Kill Tony ever since they moved to Austin.
Did we ever show that with the 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. These people are all, every week, it's the same 7 people because there's not enough comedians in Austin.
But instead of thinking of unique questions he can ask them, when the guys come up again, when Tony's already interviewed them, he goes, what is something about you that you didn't tell us last time?
Yes.
Like, how are you supposed to answer that question?
So, anything about yourself that you do that you didn't tell us last time about yourself?
I went over everything you have to say last time.
Why would anyone want
else?
to watch this? And again, if you are tricked into watching this, you gotta wake up, man. You really do. It's like the time's over for being allowed to watch and enjoy something like this. Let's see how this goes down.
Something crazy about you we didn't talk about last week that you think that people might find interesting about you.
I have a transgender sister. Is that cool? Is that cool? Sorry.
So Shane goes, boo, is a joke. Very funny. The audience doesn't really like that.
Whatever, Texas.
About 10% of the audience is laughing. That's about 3 of them.
So your transgender sister, that means that used to be your brother.
Correct.
Right. How long's that been going on for? How long's it been?
Probably 6 years.
So you can fuck him now. That's
or you can skip to like 43.
Red band.
I could do that.
Let's go to 43. You're going to see Shane's going to get a little nervous here. And it's like, why can't you just own it, Shayna Putum? He is so fucking ugly. He looks like they found him in a water tank, for God's sake. You ever seen that movie Revenge? By the way, if you haven't seen the movie Revenge, I believe it's like a French horror movie, but it's in English. It's in America. Got this chick, and she gets raped by these 2 hunters, you know, and then it's like this movie where it's kind of like I'll Spit on Your Grave, or one of those movies where she comes back and she brutally, gorely kills all these people. It's really good. Revenge.
I love it.
That should be a cult classic. It's got a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes.
But anyway,
Revenge.
Shane looks like one of the guys from Revenge.
Shane looks like they had this guy who drowned in a lake and then came up a few days later and he was all lake bloated, death bloated. That's what Shane looks like. Oh, you will care. You will care. Does he ever get girls or anything like that? Or is just that guy in the basement, Shane? Or what? Matt? You know, have you ever pull up their podcast, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast? They do this thing. They're both allocated to these basements. Like Matt, his buddy Matt, who looks like Jason, David Dobrik's friend. They got the same fucking look in their eye where you go, is this guy cool or a fucking pathetic loser? Well, it's the latter. His buddy Matt lives in like his parents' house and he hangs out in the basement in front of the, what do they call that window that like has a little gate in it? Like it's like a storm window, you know, that you could get out of. Wait till you see.
They have a new set now, actually.
Well, give me the episode from their last set.
Fine.
Wait till you see this guy, Matt. You think he's cool. He's like broke.
Their new set is a giant American flag.
Okay, well, it's probably just right in front of the old storm drain or whatever they live in.
Here we go.
Wait till you see how these two live. They don't have any money. They live with their parents. Look at this.
Well, they both act like college kids, but they're like 40.
He reminds me of, what's the guy's name? Trisha's ex-boyfriend. Trisha Paytas?
Jason Nash.
Jason Nash. He's sitting in the basement. He's literally in the basement. Remember these in the basement? I used to sneak out of these. You know, because I didn't want my parents to hear me going out the front door. I'd go in the basement. I'd sneak out this. I'd climb up through all the spider webs. I'd climb out. Look at this. He's literally in his mom's basement. That is Shane's co-host. And here's Shane in his beautiful fucking room. 2 poor fucking losers. And this is how their show goes. Listen.
Yo, we're alive. The tech has significantly improved.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that Yeti, dude.
I might still hold it.
Yo, do you, dude? You might have.
That's not funny. Like, did you dream about hanging out with guys like this when you were in high school? It's not cool when you're not in high school and they're 38. All right? It's not cool. The guy's obviously living with his parents. No comedian owns a basement and would choose to be down there instead of their living room or office or whatever. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense is Corona happened, right? You got to move in with your folks. There's no work out there, bro. Donations, Streamlabs running dry, Super Chats running dry, right? And why don't you kickflip right in your face with the big fucking retard? I hate these guys. Could you tell?
Yes.
I really hate these two. We got to do something to them. Shane, we're coming for you, bro. All right, let's see what happens here. The very nervous Shane Gillis. Look at this disgusting, bloated swamp find. Let's see what happens.
Is she hot now?
Like nerdy hot. She takes the glasses off. You might,
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I love it.
She like play football?
Me and Brian just took a puff of root at the same time. I love Redbar, by the way.
We thought she was going to be gay, so like it was kind of obvious, but not that obvious.
Has she let you like look at it? I mean,
I don't want to see that. Sure.
Somebody says that gimmick might have worked when Matt's hair was still blonde. Okay. What gimmick? The skating in the basement? I mean, you got a bookcase next to the storm fucking thing. Shouldn't be in that basement. You know what should be in that basement? Storage. Stuff that doesn't fit in the house, that's unsightly. That's what that's for, an unfinished fucking basement. You're way too old to be there. Nick DiPaolo's in the basement, too. Yeah, Mike, he was gifted that whiskey from Rogan himself.
No, someone asked about your Buffalo Trace.
Don't ask about my drinks. Buffalo Trace, LOL. See how funny? Just little things like that, how I think of you guys. I go, they're going to die. They see the Buffalo Trace.
They're going to say LOL.
Somebody tunes in late. Is that Buffalo Trace? I can't believe it. It's just little things like that I know you'll like.
You don't
Shane, don't do that for you.
What about like Christmas time? There's a little something under the Christmas tree.
Is this going to do
Smells
anything?
a little funky.
Here, let's listen.
You guys, the crowd, they're really turning on us.
I know, it's wild.
No, they don't
even
like it.
Even if we were saying the funniest things in the world about transgender people, they'd still be like, I don't like the subject matter.
Oh, isn't that interesting? You moved to the land of the free. You got this black guy back here going, is this on an up and up, or is this like a Trump supporter thing? Because we might quit. I might have to fill the Band-Aid on your racist past, Tony. And the suicides that you helped create. You know, people all the time go, Mike, are you ever going to talk about how Tony Hinchcliffe is the reason Brody Stevens committed suicide? I said, I don't have to talk about it. I've sent the letters about it to his family. Everybody email Brody's family and lie about Tony to them. Okay, that's what they need the most right now. Let's go to Brody's grave. Does Brody have a grave? We should do a live show from Brody Stevens' grave.
Well,
a live event.
These guys have probably already done that. Did we ever show that video of them pretending that his ghost is haunting?
Yeah, we did, I think.
Store?
Yeah. No, we did on the last episode, or late in the episode with Jeff Ross. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun to dig up Brody Stevens and bring him back here and make him our co-host? Is that legal? When your family doesn't even care? If you committed suicide, I feel like your rights should be stripped as far as your after-death rights. Well, yeah, I guess he can't vote and stuff, but, he shouldn't have the right to rest in peace. I'd like to dig him up and make him my co-host. I've always liked Brody.
Well, don't they say you go to hell if you kill yourself?
Exactly, so I'm trying to just save him from hell. All right, let's see what happens here. Was that it for this part? We could fast forward through. Did you hear all that stuff? They don't like the trans jokes. Here, we'll back it up.
The crowd, they're really turning on us.
I know, it's wild.
No, they don't
even
like it.
Even if we were saying the funniest things in the world about transgender people, they'd still be like, I don't like the subject matter.
They're saying, haha, fuck yeah, do it. Bring him back to life. It would be my honor to bring him back to life. And by the way, why is no one trying to bring people back to life after they die? You should be trying that every day. That's all you should be doing. What if there is something? I mean, think about all the other technological miracles we've come up with in the last 20 years. Have we even focused on, let's try to bring this guy back to life. Dig him up, dust off the little bugs, fill in the gaps, spackle him up. I hate the death. I hate the dead. All right, let's see.
You can go to 4450 for the next part.
4450. Okay, yeah, good. 4450. And what's this going to be, Jules?
This is just kind of part of the same combo.
The same type of stuff where they're not really feeling this freedom comedy that Tony thought.
When you think about it, everyone always goes, LA is so liberal, but LA is such a huge place that it kind of all kinds live there.
All kinds. And LA is more of a crazy place than a liberal place. Like, you got more people willing to run a train on a young black girl than you do woke people. Like, you got more people doing meth out in L.A. than you do PC, police, or SJWs. Sure, they live there too, but L.A. is a wild town. I mean, the Sunset Strip was girls, 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 rape, cocaine,
and
date rape, Motley
Hollywood
Crue.
Is technically liberal. There's still enough crazy people to fill the comedy clubs for any type of comedy.
But out in Austin is Portland, Oregon. I mean, believe me, Austin is the next place where Starbucks is going to be a big thing. Chaz. Remember that? Where you locked down Steven Crowder.
Let's convince those guys, the Chaz guys, to take over the block that Antone's is on.
Yes. Maybe I'll take over the fucking block that Antone's is on. I'll make it my... What do? You just tell the police, sorry, it's ours.
So glad you made that silly face.
Let's see what happens.
I'm like, wow.
I don't know why
if
I
he's
said any
being
of that.
serious, this is about to go to a whole other place.
Why is everyone
Yeah,
so
LA
weird
is
about
cool.
this?
It is kind of
Wait,
weird.
right? Listen to this.
Why is everyone so weird about this?
It is kind of weird.
They get
right?
weird about it. It's not that weird. We're open about it.
In LA, saying you have a transgender sister gets a standing ovation. Just to let you guys know how different the two.
They're like,
Keep telling yourself that, Tony.
You guys are finished. You made the wrong decision. You think Joe Rogan's probably going to die in 5 years from over pumping his muscles. He's going to explode. He's already almost perfectly symmetrical. You should be very concerned about his health.
Saying you have a transgender sister gets a standing ovation. Just to let you guys know how different the two places are. Yeah, the party begins. Genevieve comes up, starts.
All right,
dancing.
that's our show, everyone. Thank you guys so much. That's how most people are ending right now. What is it? An hour and 31 minutes, right? Most people are ending about now. Think about that. Most podcasts are wrapping it up. This is barely the intro to the intro. Wow. Amazing. All right.
Did you want the David Lucas joke steal part?
Yeah, David Lucas also stole another joke, and maybe we could find this too. Let's pull that up.
I've got the links.
So they saw that the comments were so bad, everybody misses the band, right? Remember, everyone was turning on Kill Tony. Everybody misses the regulars. By the way, did we ever play when Joe Rogan was on this show and he yelled at the end? Drunkenly yelled?
Yeah, we played that.
We played that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hard to remember.
I know.
Let's go to David Lucas. What time?
We got 4610.
4610. I sent David Lucas a dozen roses. He put the chocolates I sent in a vase and ate the dang flowers while sitting Indian style, acting like an ape. All right, what time? I'm sorry. What time?
4610.
4610, man. I feel like we're at the end of the show with Hinchcliffe coverage this early. All right, let's see. David Lucas. Oh, look at him. Very Austinian. I like David Lucas. He's wearing skinny slacks. He's got the bucket hat. And Shane Gillis is so afraid of David Lucas because David Lucas doesn't like these losers. And Shane knows it. All right, but we're going to hear David Lucas do another stolen joke. He's been accused.
I don't know if we covered it before, but everyone in the comments loves accusing him of joke stealing.
Well, he does. He steals these street jokes and he repeats them. And then everybody finds examples of the joke being told. We're going to hear this one. And maybe while you hear it, you could dig up the original and we'll see if there was theft involved. Hey, black people steal. It's part of them. It's what they live for. They are robbers. Remember when you were a kid and your parents told you, if you drive by black people, you lock the door of your car. Why did you think they said that? Because they will rob you. All right? So, yeah, maybe they're not going to all, like if you're a comedian black person, yeah, you're not going to rob a liquor store. But you might rob the spirit of a comedian by stealing his jokes. Let's hear this.
Got a little Black History Month joke. I just want white people to know that Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton do not represent niggas.
The N-word.
Those are the worst representation of niggas that y'all could have possibly picked for us. Like, if I got shot by a police officer, I'd rather have a Klansman speak over my body than Jesse Jackson. I'd rather have Donald Trump speak over my body
coming up right after
than
this, right?
fucking Al Sharpton. Like, he was a very big man, humongous man.
Trump impression.
By the way, that's another stolen joke. He's stealing his Trump impression from me. Here's my Trump impression. Hey guys, I'm huge. He's huge. Everyone's huge. Haha. Trump. Listen to David Lucas's Trump impression.
Why is it?
I guess we missed it. Well, take it from me. It was like mine. Here you go. Here comes the stolen joke. We're going to find out, David Lucas, if this is stolen, you're going to be sentenced to jail. 14 years. And maybe something bad will happen in jail.
That you feel more naked with shoes on when you're naked than just regular naked?
Here's the stolen joke.
Like, being naked with shoes on feel naked as fuck. Like, you feel nasty. But if you just regular barefoot naked, it just feels regular. Like,
why do you feel more naked when you're naked but wearing shoes
No, scroll down.
than if you're naked? Oh, we've got
Millions of links.
millions of links. Do we have any proof? Oh, we have like tweets and stuff. So you go here on Twitter. Look, this is a joke been made by Twitter. Why does being naked with shoes on feel more naked than being completely booty-ass naked? This is from a random fellow on Twitter there. So this joke was made thousands of times. It's
this
an
I
old...
just found for 5 seconds of Googling naked shoes on.
Naked shoes. Oh, you found these.
Yep.
Wow, look at that. Jules putting in the work. Here's another one. Wearing braless round... You'd be more than completely naked because you always have shoes on when this happens, and everyone knows being naked with shoes on is even more naked than regular shoeless naked. That's from just somebody named Cheddar. 108 followers thought of that joke as well, and
but there's like a million. Like the list that I have,
it goes on
like
and on and on.
45 people, and then the
yeah, look. Oh well. Just take it from me. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And then the Reddit, who found this on Reddit as well?
The link is Kill Tony's Reddit getting mad.
Now, if I click on Reddit, it's going to be okay here. Kill Tony 491. David Lucas killing on garbage jokes that he almost certainly stole anyway was the most painful thing that I've seen in the show in a while. Also, when he is doing well, notice that he isn't cackling at a maximum volume to cover up the silence. I Googled the last joke of his set, word-for-word ripoff of a 2-year-old internet joke. Wow, David, this isn't looking good.
If you click the entire... It doesn't matter. It's just more proof.
I believe it. All right, let's hear a little bit more. David Lucas stealing jokes, but you know what? Again...
What's he going to do? He needs a joke.
You know, what are you guys, racist? Black people should be allowed to steal. It's part of their heritage, and I respect black heritage. All right? If you're against black people robbing, you're racist. Let them rob. All right? We rob them of their dignity by putting them on syrup bottles their whole life. Allow them to steal. I give them a pass. Black people come over, rape Jules, shoot cum all over her, you black garbage stank cum. I'll lick it right off. I'll lick it right up. Just kidding.
All right, thank you guys.
No.
Fuck yeah.
I'd like to fuck him up the ass.
The next one is a listener time code. Someone just said in the chat.
Oh, wow.
They said 5537. Tony rudely interrupts the band trying to sing.
Wow.
A very awkward moment. I didn't see this.
And remember,
part.
this band isn't in awe of you, Tony. They're a hired wedding band that you're paying $47 an hour, and you've worked out, it's COVID. You don't really have many events to do. So it'd be wise to work for me. It's either this or nothing, band. And that's how we got them to do it. You know, this band could quit as soon as, I kind of want the economy to reopen. I might go plan a bunch of weddings out there in Austin just to get this band back to work, booked up. All right, let's see what happens here.
Doing Jeremiah Wonders. Joel has mostly sorry. We love those guys. We miss them. Hey, look, it's Zach Silverman, everyone. Here he is.
Wait, did you go to 5537?
Let me try 50 up. I didn't, Jules. Good eye. 5533. It's just, look at that David Lucas spread, man. Looking like Andrew Schultz back there. Woo. Imagine the smell. Imagine if you took your little pocket knife, cut a little hole right here, and then went, you'd probably get fucked up. Be like Whippets. At least like a Whippet. Double balloon. All right, let's see what happens here. I love that little fucking off. Let's see what happens.
Look at that bucket hat. Oh, yeah.
I got friends
Hell yeah.
in low
That's
places.
Shane singing, I
How about
think.
one more
I don't know the
time for
words.
David?
Wait a minute. I just saw something really fucked up. Seriously, I thought I was like seeing things. I thought I was watching like the Showbiz. What if these guys are animatronic? I was going, how did Tony get all these black? What if these guys are animatronic? Like the gorilla from the Showbiz Pizza Band? Let me show you. And guys, hear me out. Pull up the gorilla or the bear from the Showbiz Pizza Band. All right? Watch this. Because I got something good here.
A video?
Any picture, just Showbiz Pizza Band, 80s, retro, bear, gorilla. I don't know if it was a gorilla or a bear. Watch this.
It was a bear.
Okay, it was a bear. Check this out. You're going to die. Okay. Here is the bear from the Showbiz Pizza Band. See this? All right. Now, this is like when I was in the 80s, this was the Showbiz Pizza Band. You had this big fucking bear. Obviously, he was there, the black. Boing. Look at that. I'm going to show you something. It's not even as bad as that bear. It's worse. Look at this. Are you fucking kidding me? That is, I can't even tell you what I'm looking at there. This is their black guitarist. It looks like he's got a string of missing teeth in the front and just 2 teeth on the side, and it's a black bar in the middle. Look at that, man. Same guy. Say it with me. Same guy. Can somebody get a screenshot of that in that bear? This looks more wildernessy than that bear. This is more outdoors than that bear. Jingle jangle. Watch out. You know, I wear that stuff when I'm on the trail. So stay away from that guy. That's your fucking guitarist? Yikes. Or I guess that's fine. I'm not saying he's bad. Pretty fucking crazy, though. Okay, is something coming up right here?
This is the one the listener sent in.
Oh, okay. What is Scoop? Thank you. Or what is Zoom, yeah. Here's Tony interrupting.
All right, little change of pace happening here. I can tell just by the name that this person's going to be different than David Lucas. Make some noise for Zach Silverman.
I don't think there's anything there. I don't know. Listener, let's kill that guy. All right, what's our next code here?
5615.
5615.
So Tony has seen the comments about the old band.
Yes, Tony has definitely seen the comments about how everyone misses the band, and listen to how he thinks, how stupid. 5615?
Yep.
Listen how stupid he thinks his audience is. He thinks by just saying something like this, they'll all be like, fine. And they probably are. Listen to this.
Whole different vibe.
Guaranteed.
Coming to this stage.
There he comes.
How about one more time for this band, am I right, people?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, all night long. By the way, follow the old band, guys. You know Jeremiah's doing Jeremiah Wonders. Joel has Mostly Sorry. We love
So the comments are like, man, they have no respect for the old band. They love this new band. So Tony thinks it's just as simple as going, and by the way, we love the old band. Follow them. See? Is everything okay now? Watch this little attempt. It sickens me.
Guys, you know Jeremiah's doing Jeremiah Wonders. Joel has Mostly Sorry. We love those guys. We miss them. Hey, look, it's Zach Silverman, everyone. Here he is.
Well, we love him. We miss him. Good enough? Can the comments end? What a piece of shit. I'd like to sink his dad's restaurant. Oh, that's right. I already did. I tanked that place.
They're saying the last time code was just that the band member was singing and then Tony interrupted him.
I think it was Shane who Oh, maybe. I don't know. Listen, it wasn't our show note. It's none of our business. All right, what's our next code here?
You can go to 14745.
Wow, 147, the name of the gun I just bought.
Major comic moving to Austin, and you guys will be so excited to see who
Oh,
it
I can't wait. I just bought a 147 Magnum, by the way. Snub nose. What is this, 147 what?
14745. This is the last time
code. Oh, wow, good. I hate these guys. I could barely watch these shows anymore. I'm getting worried here. It's hard for me to keep up with these shows. They're so bad now. You know, before they were so bad, but they were watchable. They're now so boring that it really is work. All right, let's hear this.
Go, Zach Bogus, everybody.
What's going to happen?
All right.
Announcing someone else who's
time
moving to
of
for
course.
another very special
A new
treat.
Austinite. Let's hear.
Everyone, ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
this guy just moved to Austin, Texas this week.
Oh my God! So another comedian has moved to Austin. Could it be someone that doesn't have ALS and is annoying as fuck? Wait till you hear who they suckered into moving to Austin this time. You know, the commenters were saying, "We hate the new Kill Tony sucks. Where are the regulars? Where are the regulars?" Oh, I know what I could do. And he took this guy. Wait till you hear who's moving to Austin.
He is, and always has been, a regular on this show. He's the newest resident of Austin, Texas. He's going to be here with us every single week as he was before. He is a regular on Kill Tony. He's here for you right now. Let's see how loud this place can get. If there's any real Kill Tony fans here, you should be thrilled. It's the one, the only Michael Lehrer, everybody.
Michael Lehrer.
Here he comes.
Here he comes in a wheelchair. Look at that. Fuck me.
Man, I've only been in Austin for 2 days.
You got the disabled ALS retard to move to Austin so that your show sounded similar to when people remembered that they liked it. How dare you?
Tony made him wheel there too. He was
Yes.
like, "Hey, Tony,
Just get
can
on the
I go
highway."
on your private jet with
Yeah.
Rogan, and Tony was like, "No, you
Use
have
the
your
diamond
own wheels."
lane. This is terrible. I mean, really, this is like a fucking joke. You know, like, this is crazy. They got the retard. Listen to this guy's voice. You know, people in comedy forever, they claim they like retards. Like, when I was, running around with all those comedians, you'd go to an open mic, and there'd always be a retard or a special needs person do stand-up, and they were terrible and annoying and cringe and retarded and horrible. But everyone would, "Oh, you're amazing, you're amazing." For some, it's like out of guilt for being so disgusted with people with ALS. It's like white guilt. Our guilt. And it's like the letter R, our guilt. What people do is they see a disabled person, they feel so icky about it that they pretend that the person is great and amazing. I just cut to the chase. Like, I see somebody with ALS, I go, "There's nothing left. Kill him. Put him out of his misery." I hate the sound of his voice. I hate his shakes. I hate disabled people so much. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to be around them. I hate the Down syndrome. I hate them all. They're gross. And they're going to pretend that they love him. You love this? Is this what you want? Here you go.
I've only been in Austin for 2 days, and my refrigerator is already full of casual dishes.
Look at Shane's face. Look, at least Shane knows this is bad. For real? Okay. You gonna say anything, Shane? Or trans people are bad? Oh, trans people, they suck. This guy rules, though, huh? I'd fuck a trans in the ass faster than I'd fuck this slow-talking Moronsky. Actually, Michael Lehrer's pretty hot. He's attractive, right? No? He looks just like Matt from Matt and Shane's Secret. This could be Matt. Look, it's Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. What's the fucking difference? All right, let's hear Michael Lehrer. This is exactly how he sounds. I don't think that. I hate even doing it. It's too easy. It's so retarded. It's so horrific to do that voice. You know, like, but that's what he sounds like. And it's, I hate it, man. Hopefully one of these black bassists will take a stand.
Anyways, you don't have to play.
Oh, no. Yes, I do.
And once I eat the lasagna, I'm going to use that Pyrex to cook something.
Look at Shane. I mean, Shane is really, he can't believe it. This is the funniest Shane's ever been. Maybe he is funny. Look at Shane. He cannot believe it. The last time Shane made this face was when he heard there was going to be free SpaghettiOs. And okay, fuck that. But look at that, man. I mean, he really does not like this. Now, will he say anything? And look at fucking Tony here. Look at this fucking weasel.
He specifically puts his jewel in his mouth like that so it looks like a cigar.
Yeah.
Who does that?
That looks awful. Do it inconspicuous. You see, when I use my jewel, I go like this.
Sorry, folks.
You don't bring attention to it. It's an embarrassment to suck on this shit. You know, I hate this juice. This e-juice, my whole body is covered in it. I stick to the floor because of this e-juice. My whole place is like a movie theater after seeing, you know, a big hit blowout comedy. It's sticky. Everything's got a stickiness to it from this fucking e-juice. I wish cigarettes were legal. It was so much better when you could smoke. But yeah, Michael Lera's back. Even Brian Redban looks a little concerned. You know, looking out to the audience to see if they're going to be okay with this. And boy, has Redban gotten big. All right, so cool. He's moved to Austin. They've brought up. What's up?
I was going to say we've got something to wrap up this Kill Tony segment.
Oh, we do.
So remember last week we had the beautiful and amazing Iron Patriot.
Oh my God, the Iron Patriot. Did you see how I like cannot, the minute he comes on the call, I start getting like super irritated.
And why is that? He's not an irritating guy.
I don't know. I just have no patience to talk to him. Now, he has emailed me about 15 times since that appearance, and the Iron Patriot was on our show. This guy dressed up like Iron Man or the Iron Patriot. He used to be on Kill Tony. Before the band, before all this stuff, he had the Iron Patriot. He was called the House Security, and he would stand there. He would make jokes. I thought he was pretty funny, and he still's pretty funny. And he's hell-bent on revenge here. He hates Kill Tony now, right? So
which we love.
He told us about this concept last week. He was on our show. I can't believe people even thought that was funny. I mean, I was in the most miserable mood. I was like sitting here going, I cannot wait for this to be over.
That's what makes it funny.
I cannot. I hope you know how much physical pain. And it's like, that's why people go, oh, you should interview this person. Like I'll tell you this. I want to be Ninja. Emailed me. She wants to be on the show. Listen, you probably want her to be on. Like people think, oh, yeah, just anybody who wants to be on the show should be on the show. That girl, remember we covered that Andrew Santino, I want to be Ninja. Let me see if I could find her. Her name is Jessica something. Jennifer Murphy. You want to hear this email? Very similar to the Iron Patriot. You know, this could be a good idea. Maybe we'll still have her on. But I hate talking to people is the point. I really don't like talking to people at all. I'm not really interested in what they have to say. Like, I think Tim Dillon said something very similar to how I operate. I like to say what I like to say. I don't really care what other people are saying. It doesn't really interest me too much. I don't really care to interview people or listen to their stupidity. Jennifer Murphy, do you remember she was on Bad Friends? And they, what do they call that? They nutsacked her? What do they do? They had her on because she made that song. Pull up her song, I Want to Be Ninja. I love this song. And I'll show you that you're going to die. You're going to fucking die when I show you this. And then we'll get to the Iron Patriot from Kill Tony, and it'll wrap up our Kill Tony segment. But people are reaching out to me all the time right now. We had Andrew Santino's ex reach out to me and spill the beans that he messages allegedly
to me.
Underage girls. Remember that? Andrew Schultz with the underage girls. We got some Andrew Schultz coverage tonight. The super spreader. And let's see what I got here. I Want to Be Ninja. You remember this from the Bad Friends show? We covered this.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chop.
Wow.
Take chow down.
I mean, that song is amazing. So there's this blonde woman. Her name is Jennifer Murphy. And Santino saw this song. He thought the song was really funny, but they had her on Bad Friends. Do you remember this? And Santino acted all high and mighty. And this was right after the George Floyd thing happened. And every podcaster was trying to erase their racist past. And I said it with quotes because none of these people were ever racist. but they were really scared after George Floyd, and everyone was like, we must end racism now. Every comedian almost went out of their way to subliminally, subconsciously, or whatever, say that they're not racist, and Santino was so paranoid.
They had a week of explanations.
Yeah, a week of explanations. Santino was so scared that people were going to think he was racist because he always did Asian accents. Remember, right after George Floyd died, you couldn't even do an accent of another race, or else you were going to get thrown into jail with George Floyd's friends. Jules just dropped a big water bottle. That was what you heard. And Andrew Santino did this really weird episode where he had this girl on and they condemned her. Right? That's the right word.
Yep.
For being so racist and so insensitive. And Santino does Asian voices himself. Redhead comedian Andrew Santino. He constantly does Asian voices. He had her on the show and he goes, it's not appropriate. You shouldn't be doing that.
But he explained why he's allowed to
do it.
Because he's a comedian who's friends with Bobby. I think we made a YouTube clip about it, so you can
I don't think so. I don't think it ever made it to YouTube.
Oh, really?
No.
It's somewhere.
It's somewhere out there, though. You should really see it. It was a great expose on this Santino. But let's hear her song, and then I'll read you. She sent me a message. The real her. Listen to this.
I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down. Take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. I started training hard. I think I could go
the song is really funny.
I am a natural. That's matter factual.
And they were playing this. They were playing this on Bad Friends to show how racist it was, but they were both dying laughing. And it's like, so it's funny then. And they tried to make this case that you could only be racist if it's funny. Well, this is funny. You both were laughing at it, but because she's not
kept saying, you need to know the context. The context of my jokes is that I'm allowed.
So only comedians, stand-up comedians, are allowed to do jokes. If we do them, they're racist. They're not funny. But if it's coming from them, then there's context, and it's funny. Let's finish up her song. I love this song.
I could go far. I am a natural. That's matter factual. I learned to chop real hard. I fight with credit card. I use my nunchucks even while feeding ducks. I throw my ninja star oh so very far. I do karate moves with the go-girl moves. I learn my ninja kicks while watching Netflix. I try to do everything like on the big screen.
All right. I don't think that's it could be way worse. And Asian people are a goof to me. They really are. I can't explain it. You want to hear her message, everybody? Would you like to hear what she says? Jennifer Murphy, this is 100% real. Hi, Mike. I'm the creator of the viral, controversial song, I Want to Be Ninja. I would love to be a guest on your show. I think we could have some fun and talk about what the difference between racism and harmless humor is. I'm also former Mrs. Oregon, former contestant on The Apprentice, and serial entrepreneur. I'm the founder of Go Girl Worldwide and Go Girl Worldwide magazine. Is that anything like Shag Mag?
I hope so.
And I'm also the co-founder of the Viral Media Group. That's it. But my favorite thing is to create funny videos to make people laugh. It's pretty ironic that as a woman on a mission to empower and unite women of all races and all walks of life, the social justice warriors and even bad friends, Andrew Santino, laughed and labeled me as racist over my cute, silly song. I appreciate it when you covered it on your show and called out the hypocrisy of Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. I'd love to be on your show and kick the tires of the topic a little bit. Let me know if you're interested. Cheers. So I did not respond, but I looked at her profile. You got to see this. And please, I have no opinions on this. I scroll down a little bit, and it's a picture of her and Donald Trump together.
Well, she was on The Apprentice. So
I know,
that makes sense.
Listen to what she says. This is the day after the insurrection. Listen to what she writes.
A peaceful protest.
It's unacceptable to see our freedoms taken away from us in front of our very eyes. I pray that truth and justice will prevail. Donald Trump is a good man and an amazing leader who has helped to expose the swamp and evil.
Oh.
I know. I haven't read the crazy part yet. I am thankful to have had Trump stand up for me in the past, and I am standing up for him now at this crucial time. Do not believe the mainstream media. Do not give up faith and hope. He's smart. He's strategic. He always plays many hands ahead. He is not going to leave millions of Americans and true patriots without hope. He is the most amazing president we have ever had. And I pray for 4 more years. A lot needs to happen in those 4 years to reclaim our liberties and make our country great again. As well, the entire world. And we need to put a lot of corrupt and evil people behind bars. I will personally do the things I can to build a great go-girl army of love and work with amazing women and amazing men, such as Ally Alexander. I'm kidding. But, all right, you might not even think that's goofy. Should we have her on the show? Do you want to have her on the show?
We couldn't decide if it would be boring or fun.
Well, we
mostly want to talk about Santino and how he sucks. We don't care about that.
But she's probably going to bring the worst people to the show. You know, like her audience has to be the worst QAnon. What's wrong with QAnon?
But maybe she'll be able to give us some more secrets about how they tricked her to go on and then stabbed her in the back.
Yeah, we'll have her on. What do you think? Jennifer Murphy, would you like to come on, you fucking kook? The song is not racist, but you are, Jennifer. I could just feel it. I can't prove it. What does Bill Maher say? You're a whiny little bitch. Same thing. Listen, I love Trump. I was at the insurrection, actually. I was trying to kill everybody. There.
Don't say that. The FBI is watching you closely.
It's a
joke. Take it back.
It's a joke. The FBI. What does the FB stand for in the FBI? Facebook. I don't trust any FBs. The FBI, the FB. All right.
But we got into this because of the Iron Patriot.
Yes, Iron Patriot. So remember, he brought up this plan. He goes, "Oh my, you're gonna love what I've come on with. I'm running ads in front of Cal Tony." And remember, he found out a way. It's very simple, apparently, where he's targeting YouTube ads. You know, Kill Tony, not only do they run like 15 live reads during their show, they also run YouTube ads. They're disgusting people. Ads might be the worst possible thing on planet Earth. I could go on all day about that, but Kill Tony runs these ads. So the Iron Patriot, you know, this might be the smartest thing he's ever done. Started running ads on Kill Tony with just him dancing with the Iron Patriot suit. Not malicious enough, but we brought him on the show and we came up with this idea that, hey, we should start running ads in front of Kill Tony, like I'll videotape something, a speech or something, sitting at this desk addressing the people. I'll come up with something and we'll run it. Well, he went ahead and just started running my ads for me.
He's a self-starter.
Without my permission. Apparently, he emailed me about 5 times. I didn't look at the emails. So I guess it's on me. Would you like to see the ad he ran in front of Kill Tony? Do we have this? There was a Redbar ad that he placed. He spent money to place this, and hundreds of you watching Kill Tony were watching. I can't believe you don't have YouTube Premium. It's impossible to watch a YouTube video with ads.
We don't have a TV yet in our living room, so we've just been watching YouTube videos on the laptop in there, and it's crazy how many ads that people have that we don't even realize.
Well, yeah, so like I have YouTube Premium, but on Jules's laptop, she's not connected to my YouTube sometimes, so we'll watch a video, and it will run these ads. Like the show will start, the YouTube video will start, and then 15 seconds in, you're hit with a 2-minute ad. And if you've got your laptop like on the coffee table like we do, we're laying back on the couch, you got to get up and lean over every time to skip the ad. It is not as simple as just hitting skip. It's really atrocious.
And all of the podcasts like Tim Dillon and like Flagrant 2 and whatever and H3,
Flagrant 2.
they have like 5 ad breaks of their own ads that they read during the podcast, and then they also do like
it's more ads than commercial
YouTube
television.
ads.
It's more ads than you ever saw on TV. And these are the guys that say, fuck the mainstream, fuck TV, we're doing it ourselves. You're not doing it yourself.
And also,
you got a Toyota
AdBlock
Tundra
doesn't
ad.
work on the YouTube ads anymore.
No. So you got to get YouTube Premium, which we do have. I mean, I just can't imagine.
Because I have like 3
I would pay
different ad
$500 a month for YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
All right, look at this. This is so terrible. Haha, Redbar made it onto a Kill Tony ad. It was a clip about the Iron Patriot. Okay, so I said, can somebody clip this for us? Let's take a look at what happened here. Let's see. This is it. Unsurprisingly, he missed the point. Okay, do you want to see the ad that ran in front of Kill Tony? You're not going to believe this. Here it is. Look, ad 1 of 2. So thousands of people saw this. I'm guessing Kill Tony viewers do not have YouTube Premium, so they're watching these ads. So imagine you turn on Kill Tony, and then this starts playing, but you got to see what Iron Patriot picked out as the ad. I'm going to play this in full. This is unbearable. Watch this. Oh. Let's see. Here's a clip. This is the ad. From the old Kill Tony. There he is back there. This is what the ad is. It's a very good clip. He would dance. He would do it all. He gave his life to that show. And what did Tony give him in return? Nothing. I guess the evolution of the Iron Patriot.
I'm very, very excited about it.
This is the ad.
Put your hands together for the new head of security of my podcast, the Iron Patriot, everybody.
So, there he is. For those of you who didn't pick up on it, this is the part where we were killing time trying to get the Iron Patriot on the show in that episode. I'm just sitting there going, here's some clips of Iron Patriot while Jules was trying to get him on the phone. I'm not saying anything. So this is the clip that he paid to run. It's just me watching very dark videos. Probably the single worst moment of Redbar from the last full year. For real. I remember when this was happening, and I go, this is like the worst part of Redbar that I could ever remember even doing.
But I mean, everybody understood. We were
I was just killing time. We were literally just killing a minute till he was getting on the phone, and I had nothing to say. I was just waiting. Didn't want to go any further. Didn't want to do anything. So I was just watching a clip, and it turned out even the clip that I picked to watch was shitty. And he used, I mean, you really couldn't, the odds of picking this clip out of everything that we've ever said about Tony.
Maybe he liked the part where you said that he gave up his life to Tony and Tony gave him nothing.
Well, let's hear what else. I didn't even watch this. I was so humiliated, by this. At least it's me in front of it. I guess that's like if you're turning into Kill Tony, then you see me, you're getting all mad. It's that jealous guy. The jealous old man. The Keemstar wannabe.
You get people very mad. I've been seeing a lot of comments about you on the Legion of Skanks group.
Uh-oh. They don't like me?
Where they go, that guy said shit about Big J. I'm so pissed. Oh my God, fuck. Big J, how could he? Once he said that shit about Big J and Dan Soder, I couldn't fucking believe what he was saying. And then
imagine that. Yeah, we might. I think I'm going to just kill Big J. What would you do then, Legion of Skanks
You're
fans?
on their bad side.
I mean, Dave Smith is the biggest faggot I've ever... Dave Smith is literally like trying to run for libertarian president. That's all he does, Dave Smith. So what do you got going on with this Legion of Skanks? How stupid are you to still watch this show? How stupid is Lewis for being a part of this show? You know why he does it? Lewis does it because Big J, for some reason, has some sort of name to him where people go, oh, Big J Okerson's attached. This is so weird that Big J Okerson is a name in comedy that you could trust. Louis J. Gomez can't get rid of him because then it's just, who's Louis J. Gomez? I like Lewis. I despise Dave Smith and Big J with all my fucking guts. All right, listen to this. Let's see what the rest of this ad says.
There he is.
It's just me puffing.
I like what you're thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our head of security here.
He'll probably put this as a clip.
Patriot.
Might as well put this as a clip. Me paused, taking a puff, watching this. Here, clip this and use this as an ad.
It's actually pretty genius.
It's pretty cool.
Pleasure to see you guys tonight. I'm the Iron Patriot. I will lead us into battle against anyone with
Look at this. This is what the ad is.
Say hi real quick to the Iron Patriot.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Iron Patriot. He's got a great reviews.
Look, it's me looking at Jules' texts angrily, thinking, when is he coming on? Look at this.
Life you save, there's a million new ways to die.
There you go. He's known for his catchphrases and his lack of mobility.
Look at this.
There's a lot of love.
There's the Iron Patriot. As always, give it up for our head.
This is the ad. Unbelievable.
So glad to be here on this very hot week in LA.
Yeah. Goodness, our head of security is here.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just me looking at my phone now.
The Iron Patriot.
I want to see the whole thing.
In the house.
And it's got this terrible video. It's like the worst video I could have even clicked to play.
Hey, I'm going to give the Iron Patriot some credit. Maybe he's working on the long game here. He just put this one. This is supposed to be like the taster to get you to go, what's this?
Yeah, what's this? Oh, yeah, it's like a cryptic thing where every week, who is this guy?
And next week. So this one's just nothing because it's just a little hint, but then he's got more that's going to come out, drip out over the weeks, make a whole story.
By the way, look at this. Zoom in here. You got Tony Hinchcliffe on my screen in the ad. Look at that, though. I mean, really, what was that movie where that guy from Batman played the skinny guy? Look at that. That's what Tony used to look like when he was vegan. Remember when he was vegan before he ate elk steak? Let's see what else happens in this ad. By the way, I don't want to be an ad. I hate ads. All right, let's see.
Anyone with Vietnam wavelength, I am the Iron Patriot.
Yeah,
that's the Iron Patriot spot.
It's just me looking at my phone.
Security guard, but we know you can't go backwards.
Oh, hey, everybody.
Look at this.
Here, obviously. Holy shit. This guy really knows how to, he's like Ed McMahon with Tourette's.
Is he crazy?
He's glad to get a word in edgewise. He talks so much.
Pretty good.
Thank you so much for having me, Tony.
I love it.
You too, man. Red man.
Well, I don't know. Let me know if he gives us a phone number or something like that. We'll wait for him here. I think the Iron Patriot, like in his mind, he's like, isn't it cool? I'm on the TV on this show. Like, that's got to be his thinking,
wouldn't it
right?
be cooler to have him in person on the show, which he was
I don't know what's wrong with him. I think that maybe we should kill him.
I'm going to believe that he has a bigger plan.
I got to stop talking about killing all these people. I don't want anyone to die. Let's see the rest of this ad. What else should we do in the meantime? Because we can't wait on this guy all day.
Furious.
Yeah. Jules, look at me.
I'm getting in trouble.
Let's go to something else. I mean, obviously, Iron Patriot. I mean, we can't just sit here and email him.
Fuck.
All right, the Iron Patriot, if you do come through, it would be heavenly. We would love to talk to you. If not, we'll wait till next time. This tends to happen with this guy. I think this is why Tony got rid of him. What the fuck? You know, like I said the last time, he could be a little much. You've seen some of the emails he sent. Wow. That was unreal. I mean, I can't believe it. If you even have the patience to get through all that, you know, because you got to wait like a minute before you even hear me speak. If the end like that. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what to say.
It was art.
I don't know what to say. That is art, though. I mean, that's fucking high art. All right. The Iron Patriot, please. I don't want to interview him anymore. It's so tedious to me. And the Iron, we love you. We love you. We love you so fucking much. You got to say you love these people or they'll kill you.